it is going to be... I think that's it. I think I fixed it. Thank you, Avilis27. Let me see. It looks like the desktop audio is not working either. 1 second. That should be working out of the bloody... I think it's that one. I might get that one to work as the game plays. Okay, cool. Thanks for that. Oh, okay, he's gone. Dylan. Oh, welcome back to machinery. Oh. Oh shit, I think it just randomly destroyed something. My god. Details. So, we... cool. Anything... Okay, anything below... Do I want to destroy normal things? Anything awful and poor? You like the poor? I would like destroyed. That way it's just... Also, I'm thinking this might actually start destroying clothes as well, just because it's a general thing. So it has to be anything below 51%, I reckon. Might be safer. Let's do one more. See what happens. Keep an eye on it. Poseidon's grabbing... What have you got, Poseidon? Oh, he's got a simple meal. No, he's destroying something. What have you got? Not destroying frag grenades, are you? What are you doing? He's got a knife. You've got a knife. Yeah. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Click on him. Draft him. Look at this. It's a poor quality knife, under 19%. Okay. Yeah, no issue with that, buddy. We should get materials from it. Well, yeah, that means the first part of my stream's cut. This actually happens, it's not the first time it's happened where it's just getting confused by like what we're doing, the sound. It doesn't play through the webcam. So eventually one of our goals, if we reach it, is we want to, I think we're going to get the battle tank. As if we do it, like this is a lethal run, so we might not get there. There's been a couple of raids where it's just been really close. We have no chem fuel either, which is a bit worrying. We need to get on that. Just double check this bill before I forget, and then put it on permanent. So if it's below 50%, and it's awful and poor, and it doesn't matter if it's closed or it can be closed or anything like that. Yeah, I think I just want to get rid of anything like that, and it's smelt. So we're just gonna let that go. If we can get materials from it, good. But yeah, it gets rid of a lot of the crap. But these spears are actually going to be fine, which was the original reason. But we'll get rid of all the weak, shitty stuff, because I really don't like equipping people with that sort of stuff. Let me just see if he actually gets materials from it. Metal. There we go. This always ends up... One of the biggest problems we had is all of the chickens would birth in here, and I had the beer in here as well. I had like something like 50 beer, but I had 50 chickens, and so they all drank 1 beer each. I lost all my beer in one go. It's like, fuck. It's good that another huge thing is a lot of my people don't have like any addictions yet. Like they're getting close. Let me have a look. Yeah, Zeus is close. Small psych height tolerance, stoned on smoke cliff. A lot of them are using it socially. Actually, everyone's starting to get really close. I might turn off alcohol for a bit. They're not going to be happy about that. But we're doing alright behaviour-wise, like no one's really too bad. So we'll go to social drugs, manage drug policies, which is what everyone's on, and turn it off from social. Just in case, yeah, that should do them fine. And maybe just smoke leaf for a bit. Let's keep on the psych height. And consider the rest. Yeah, so it's smelting. You can keep most of this stuff off. Yeah, my audio mix doesn't seem to be making noise either. 1 second. Maybe it's this one. So let me just bring the game up. Yeah, it's flashing, so it's getting something. I'll bring this up. Have I got some sort of capping on it? Okay, well, that's all good. Ah, yeah, it's working now. We'll figure it out. Oh no, I built it. Shit, now my chickens are in there. Zeus, free the chickens. Oh no, Athena, free the chickens. Goddamn. I was thinking of this possibly. You know what? When you make a mistake, lean in. There we go. And oh my gosh. Architect, orders, deconstruct. There we go. I have to make a point of it. Yeah, Athena's going to break that so the chickens can get out. We also don't want that to happen. So I'll start building a stock of glass. Oh, good. This is not really used that much, this smelter. I want you to have always 12 on site, so we can just build. Now you can forget the roof, but then the roof means the temperature gets in. So, ooh. Now, take the rocks off the ground so that grass can grow underneath it. So another thing you can do. This is what got one of my people killed. She went out to grab a rock, and there was a mech raid down here. There's still some bits. And yeah, it kind of messed her up. She was shot twice in the head. That was Pan. Oh, Jesus Christ. So we'll get that on that. You don't need to do it, but it's lots of little stuff that ends up being beneficial later on. Who's mining? Why are they mining? Immense. When you're in the lethal mode. Oh, Psychic Emanator. I really do need one of them. I have to build a gigantic stupid thing. Cooking Trainer, Masters of Siege Part 5. I would do it for the Psychic Emanator. Because that's really good for like stable. I'd put it in my hospital just to stabilize everyone. So it's going to look this big. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. Oh, you don't like it. You don't want to build too many things around your anima tree because a random guy will just like run up and cut it down. One of your people will just cut it down. I'm going to build out here anyway. But it's going to be where my farms are. That destroys all my foliage for my animals. Call of the Dead? That'd be pretty cool. Where's the doors? Oh yeah. And it's outside the anima tree, she doesn't care. It's a big job. Do I even really want to? So how do you feel about that? It doesn't care. Yeah. Doesn't care about that. The reason why I'm keeping this one alive is because the contents of Humps is actually the son of Raptor, and Raptor's pissed. Like, because Zeus was the guy who killed him. He hates Zeus. So my thought being that, you know, if I get some way to generate a lot of wealth, because I will go hard, get a lot of wealth, I'll resurrect him. And it'll be Zeus that resurrects him. It's not our fault. His son was a part of the raiding party and just got burnt to a crisp. He deserved it. Hello, Persephone. Look at you go. Main hall's established. I don't know what was stabilized. Let me just check out how the pillars look. Yep. So that's stability there. And the walls would be doing something similar. Yeah. And a real weak point would probably be here, but that's well covered. Because if you build things too big, the roof caves in. So these big pillars will help us. It's crooked. Let me just see something. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 7 to that one. Ah, not bad. It's like something I did by eye. Not bad at all. We're gonna light this up with like braziers and stuff and make it look really cool. This is my little Roomba. Got ducks. Okay. Artemis is gonna be all over them. More animals. The thing I've learned about Rimworld is that a gift is rarely a gift, and a raid is rarely terrible if you can figure it out. So yeah. Why is there an egg there? It's actually shocking me that some of this stuff is still out here. I should really make a point of might be too late. Harvesting whatever's left. Monument missing blueprints. The problem is once it's built, I think it's going to really mess with her. Because you're in the frame, but you're not. I think we just take the hit. If she dies, she dies. Granite. You're pissed? No. Maybe when they're built, she'll be mad. I don't remember too much about the animatory. I need to figure out more information. A single world spirit. Oh. Oh wow. I did not know that. They stubbed. I've never used animatries. I've kind of like just ignored that part of it. I only have the royalty DLC unlocked as well. So a lot of the religions and other things and stuff I don't really do. But yeah, to tie back to a large amount of the stuff I didn't say at the beginning of the stream, this is a lethal run, so my goal is to turn this mountain into into Olympus effectively. So it's going to be a very big base. Now, we will either succeed or a raid will come through and we'll be destroyed. Okay, we're going to have to set up animals because those ducks are going to eat me out of house and home. So we have 8 ducks in total. 2's fine and 6 is fine. Any more than them and they're to be murdered for meat. I'm just going to put a bunch of egg boxes in there so they fill up. Murder. I got the axe. The axe is set. Okay, cool. I don't think that gets light. The question then becomes, well, what do we turn it into? That's alright. I will turn this off for the moment. We need to redirect our granite to, it can be a big barn. Just put a barn and just put like beds and stuff in there. Probably. Like that was that little barn. It's the auto barn. So yeah, we're going to take all of these, all of our dead, and we're going to put them in the main hall and eventually resurrect them once I get resurrection serums, or however we do that. Okay, areas. And that's going to be huge, I think. I don't know why these bodies won't get buried. So they're just going to chill over here. And if you see a little metal thing behind her, it's because the person inside of it, that can actually be torn down now, is someone I need to remember. That's the son of him. And he's mad at Zeus because Zeus cut his son down with an axe. So there's going to be, if we bring Raptor into the colony like the plan is, he's going to start fights with Zeus, which is not good. So yeah, this is the barn I built by accident, or part of the story. It's not a terrible idea having a barn near where they sleep, because like Artemis will just come out the door and like first thing she does in the morning is she'll find the ones that need to be like killed off or culled. Yeah, I once left the robot unrestricted, and it started cleaning the entire map. And I was just like, no, I don't need you to do that. Stay in base. Yeah, rip. Oh, we should probably stop any sewing. She might be getting caught out. -13. Yeah, this is the problem. So I had my beer stored in here at one stage, and it was like 60 beer, which is actually quite a decent chunk. Ended up with like 60 chickens being born. The little nuggets all drank a beer each, and the only warning I got was one of them said it developed an alcohol addiction, and all my beer was gone. So now I have to keep it over here, where the chickens can't get it. Laro Confederation. I'm really after reinforced. I really want to get my mortars up and running, because I really try to avoid actually instigating or taking on mech drops or shuttle arrived. Oh, for Matt. Forgot that. I've also been like, because I think it's because I'm scared, I've really rarely gone and done any like quests, because the moment I leave the base is like when I think Cassandra will attack. For a long time, and it's become a habit now, I thought I was on Randy Random. I didn't know I'd put it on Cassandra, because my last playthrough was on Randy, which didn't last that long, but it was really good. Kind of having, it added something. It was very much like I'd played Rimworld for the first time properly. Like I'd played it a lot just as a building sim, really. But I always had the reload option. Are you ready to go? Contents map, beautiful. Hot. This book is important because it increases intellectual growth. So everyone's intelligence will grow by reading it. So it needs to be urgently hauled. I don't care too much about the jade. And that is a mod. I don't think books actually exist in pre-royalty. There's a few DLCs in Rimworld I haven't done yet. Why? I think it kind of became something else. Not to get too dramatic. I've been watching a lot of content about the other stuff, but it's like I don't think that's Rimworld anymore. It's meant to be like an old-timey Western building. Me having an opinion. So yeah, we got to figure out what we're going to do here. It's an easy fix here. We just lock that off. And then turn it into something, but what? We do not know. Actually, I want to build like a triangle kind of thing there, and make like an entrance place there. Something to think about. Not really that important. You have to play differently when it's not a building sim. So I actually think this might be terrible for its original purpose. I'm not going to use the straw we do have, because we're running out of it because it's a food. Yeah, we have no more hay left. Okay, so what do we do about that? Zone, we start removing snow to allow as much grow area as possible, as much plants grow as possible. This is our big, our secret area up here that produces a lot of growth. So yeah, we let our guys go out there and open that all up again. Is that camel? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Zeus is our most charismatic. So we're going to get him talking to him. We could sell him the ducks. I kind of want to sell the ducks. I've got chickens, so I'm going to sell them the ducks. It's easy, 300 silver. We've got yaks. You get milk from buffaloes and yaks. Why have I got so many buffaloes? They're not fully grown yet, that's why. I don't want the dromedaries. I've got a couple of alpacas that I forgot I had, so you can have them as well. Bison, don't want the bison. Pelican, we could sell a shizen load of that, so that's 3,000. I don't want to sell it. Cloth. Not a great trader, really. Get rid of all this. I do keep blue fur because we kill buffaloes, so we end up with a lot of blue fur. And that ends up being my go-to in the colder climate. And I try to keep everything around 50 with the drugs. You can have all the dye. It's just, I don't think you make much from dye, but I grow it anyway, because it grows quick. Only 6 beer. Sad days. Wood. Weirdly enough, yes, I'll buy all of your wood. Just saves me a lot of time. Plain leather cape. Poor birdskin parka. So we've got 1,800 silver to play with, or technically 700. We can buy something. Oh, you got herbal medicine, we'll grab that. Beer, wood. Don't need any of that. Now normally what we do is we just grab one of the meat. Okay, we'll sell your ducks and take your duck meat. So we can take all of that. There's your cougar meat, down to 600, so this is the one we're going to play with. 150, 863. It's too much, so we're going to go 20, 936. We're going to go 100. That's good enough. Cool. I do trade with them at least a little bit because you just get this tiny little relations buff, which is good. Oh, I know what I can do. Options, audio, put on the music. Another thing is, like, I had an opinion before about, like, is it Rimworld or not? But then I'm playing it as a freaking. God, I can be silly. As a freaking Mount Olympus Greek thing. Actually, one of the mods that is actually kind of funny is this one. I don't know if that's Korean or whatever, but it's just a bunch of random stuff that I don't think I've ever really used much, but then out of nowhere I'll need one of the pieces. Don't know what any of it does, whatever it is. Like, you've got windows that don't fit in walls. Like, I think you have to build their specific walls. But yeah, and like, these are cool. You can put that on anything, and it's a little light that gets put on. It's the right height for this. It looks weird anywhere else. So just random stuff like that is kind of cool. I don't mind some of the outdoor lights. What happened? Oh, we got Raptor. So Raptor's going to be a problem. So let's check him out. He's jealous, so he likes to have a good room. That's fine. But he's also very, very angry against... It's dropping. I actually likes most of the other people. For some reason, Athena really doesn't like him. Yeah, we have to find his son. We've got his son with us right now, so we'll have to... Okay, so Raptor, my friend. First thing we do is we go here. We should have done this with Persephone. Get rid of that. I really don't like bad skills, so they don't ever get used on that. Put them on 2. So he's a good handler. So his strengths are these ones, so I just straight up put them on 2. So his name, if you'll give me 1 second. Sorry it does that. Is... What was I looking for? Greek god of... I'm just going to say Greek god and then I'm just going to go with... Yeah, that's the name. No, he's not. Stars and planets. Okay, yeah. I think this is the one I clicked. Hermes. Then there was another one that popped up. This one. This is the guy. Because apparently he's a hero, but he becomes a god. Right. That's all. We can go back now. Okay, the O doesn't, that's a bit dramatic. Childhood herder, hero of herds. There you go. Straeus is not feeling too well. His son's dead. He's jealous of Artemis's bedroom. You know how I fix that? I give him Artemis's bedroom. Artemis doesn't care. There we you go. You can't be jealous of that. Yep, immediately a mood buff. We find Artemis, did she care? Nope. Now he's actually a crack shot, I think, yeah. This one. We need to get some friggin'... What happened to my kibble button? We're badly running out of something. Yeah, we're starting to eat into our reserve stores. Also, the temperature's warming up. We might be fine. You know what I'll do? Nah, keep them going. Find a berry bush. And then, let me just double check to make sure the butchery is doing what I need it to do. Normally if you've got a problem with the butcher doing something, it's best to... I'm going to put it at... So stacks of 75, so that's 150, that's 300. So we'll put it at 300. Could be dangerous putting it ahead of that. But we'll do it anyway. We actually haven't got any hay either, so... Yeah, most of our green products gone. That's just the nature of winter. So we're having a look. Doesn't matter what meat it is. Let's have a look. So yeah, they try to keep it at 1,000, so they'll burn their way through the animals. We should be fine with food because we've got just a massive reserve. And we sold all the ducks, which is a big thing. Sometimes I'll tend to send out a war party and knock out all the mega sloths. But yeah, this is going to be the first hour-long stream of this, and I'll do this whenever I feel like it. Whenever I play this map, so it'll give me, I don't know, content. But yeah, and this is the final scene, the grand hall. I'm gonna have to ship in marble. One last bit. We finally got the music to work at the end of it. Make these side doors while we're here. Or, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a bit of gold. Do we? Do we do it? Do it? Do we want them to be gold? Wood. Do we want these to be wooden doors? Yeah, I think so. That'll be one end of the hole. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do down here, but that's going to be something for next episode. I'm also probably going to start a new game so that everyone, like, there's a track through the playlist. And yeah, I'll call this episode 1. I think it'll be cool. yeah. Actually, the last thing I'm going to do, just so that we have like a summary, I'm going to make sarcophagi, and I'm going to make them out of, ooh, I don't have that much marble. Granite's been like our bay. It's been, it's been there through thick and thin. We've had it in the thousands. Everything's built out of it. It's taken multiple grenades to the face. Like, I think they should be granite sarcophagi, and that's not because I'm being lazy. I'm having them focus on a different stone. So we're going to go. The last thing we're going to do before I close up the stream is we're going to put the resting places of our 4 fallen, and I think we're going to start like that. I wouldn't mind putting old mate here, Humps, because he's the son of Aristraeus, in there, but you can't put anyone who's not a colonist. And we have to resurrect an enemy, capture him, and then convert him. And I'm pretty sure he's not unwaveringly loyal, otherwise we're going to waste a max serum on him. I don't think so. I think he was fine. I checked him beforehand. But yeah, the floors, I do kind of would like it to be marble, but we don't have access to it. And I don't know if I want to bring in... Sandstone doesn't look too bad. Worst case scenario, you can do it any stone and just paint over it, which I think is what we're going to do, which is actually what the ancient Greeks used to do anyway. You know, when you see all of like the white marble statues and stuff like that, they were actually painted. Marble was so common they didn't really care too much about it. So it wouldn't be terrible to paint this room. I don't know. Let me know what colour you think. Blue and white. We do... 300 cloth. What is that? Oh, okay, it's a rock. I was like, Jesus Christ. This is blue and white. Oh, no. This could be nuts. How's this pillar? This pillar looks better because this looks like one you'd have outside. Because of the top you can see exposed. Where this looks like it's holding up a roof. 100 stone. And it has to be marble. You can't pick... Oh, you can. Thank God. Granite. Yeah, 100 granite per pillar. Whew. That is not cheap. Okay, let me have a think. We're going to build them, that's going to be the last thing we do, but we're going to have a think about this whole 2, 3... Also acts as a stabilizer for the roof, which is, you know, we don't really need it, but... How far are they? About 3, 2, 3. That's a good distance. 2, 3. Now how does this mess with the hole? Kinda does. Scare the shit out of me, music. 2, 3. That doesn't look too bad. The reason why I'm looking at that, because then we can think about how this looks. I kind of want to do it that distance. Yeah. Get rid of this this one. So something more like that. Well, since we have shitloads of granite, why not? Okay. I didn't think, I was talking shit about this mod because I didn't know what it was, and now I'm like, maybe it's the entire vibe. I've been sitting here not knowing. I can actually put these in here. Interesting. What is that? What is it? What are you? I don't know what that is. I've got curtains. I've got curtains on a game that doesn't have walls. Doesn't have windows. I've got... I'm not going to use them. I refuse to use them. I don't know what that is. Or that. Okay. Cool, something to think about. So far so good. Now the stone on the ground is going to be fine granite, which won't look too bad actually. It's going to look a little bit grim, and I think we're going to need to add splashes of colour, but again, we're probably going to paint it. Now, it's going to be an astronomical price having this all done in fine. What are you? No. It's wood though. No. No, I refuse. It's going to be stone. There's going to be so much resources, guys. Oh my god. I love how I'm playing like a lethal run where I could lose everything and I'm like, what colour rock should I have? Do not build them yet. Do not build these yet. Oh, I completely stuffed that one up. My god. You can get deleted. Now, what will happen is this central hole will be almost like Nordic, like Viking, as in, while you do have, like, I suppose, like the dead around, it'll have like a lot of, all of the recreational stuff, like party things, and they'll have their parties and their marriages and all of that kind of communal stuff in here. And it's kind of like its own like culture and tradition that they have their dead with them in sarcophagi, because due to the fact that Resurrectus and there is stuff in the game that resurrects, it's entirely possible that they will come back, you know? So they want to be a part of it. So it's a great little community thing. Let's turn that off. I don't mind building the golden door. This is going to be really cool. This is a big thing that's going to be cool. So let's get these 4 done. Where are my builders? So we have Athena, Poseidon, Artemis, and Hestia. So Hestia. Oh, we haven't got the granite. What? Oh, we do have granite. Oh, all my granite's getting put into bloody this. Oh, it isn't yet. Where's my granite gone? Went into building this. And this. Most of the base. I think I've turned off the granite making. 1 second. I do that. Yeah. That's why we don't have granite. Because we hit the granite hard. Okay. Cool. So we probably won't. I should probably start putting a little bit of sandstone. I'm going to make sure there's a little bit of sandstone before I forget. And that's going to be the end of the episode. Sandstone. Not as buoyant. I don't even know the word I'm trying to speak. Let's make sure I've got at least 210 sandstone. What's 150? Let me have a think. We did 300 before and I was kind of happy with that. Okay. What? What's it doing? Make 300 stone blocks. And then I'm going to copy that. What am I doing? Yeah, that. Put them first because we've got granite on forever. So they'll just keep making granite till then. Yeah, it's cool. One of the other things that I don't know if it's actually a part of the game, but I've now got a build system. So I can actually, if I move camps from different zones, I can clone. Like these were actually from a different game that I played. And there's a good one, like that's a really good one right there. So basically every single cook, and even if I have to build new cooks in different maps, I can just clone it. I'm pretty sure that's a mod as well, because I didn't have limestone yet. It's a mod. And so, yeah, that's pretty solid. And I have to maybe remind myself, if before I do die, to actually go through like builds like this. How do I clone? Oh yeah. T-shirt, cape, pants. What are we missing? Tark. I'll add that right now. And then, so just to give an example, I always, in all of my games, make sure there's at least 2 because I have a destroy function on the other side that gets rid of the old damaged clothes. So there's always 2 of each clothes. That means no matter whoever I get recruited in, they actually will just gear up in better gear almost immediately. So that's the thing that they do. And now I use the mod to clone it, and it means when I go into other games, I can just use this stuff as Apex. Riz. No. Don't even try that shit. Clothes. And that's just that's almost in every single game I have, doing that sort of thing. Normally I don't always pick the cape, but that can it's just basically a series of templates that you can put on all of your builds to set things up. Especially if it's kind of complex. Let me just check if you can do it with this. Like I'd love to copy this sort of stuff, like my storage stuff, because there's a very specific way I like my bases to run, and this helps it. But yeah, builds are fine. Let me have a look at this. Kibble, butcher creature. Yeah, I'm not mad at that, so we'll do that one. Because that would be in every game as well. Makes sense? I think if I name it, I'll remember to keep it. The basic butcher that all bases should have. Oh yeah. Cool. Well, yeah, I think that's going to be the episode. Oh yeah. I'm assuming no one's here, but have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow.